In some cities, a home isn't considered unsellable unless it's been on the market for 6 months or more. Here, if you don't sell in a month, you're in trouble.
But it's a rambler, 4 bedrooms.
Wow.
2 full baths. It's about 1,800 square foot. You know what? The one thing is, though, this road.
Yeah, that's
I know, it's really a bummer.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Don't you love that?
Yeah.
I know. How does that work for you guys?
It's rough. We have 4 small kids, and that just doesn't work.
So you guys want to go inside?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. Okay. So when did you guys buy the house?
We bought this house back in 2008 when we got married. 11 years later and 4 babies. We're still here.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've been trying to sell it on our own about a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
At 415?
415. Yeah.
Okay. And how has that gone?
Not like we would have hoped.
We're afraid that people are going to see, oh, it's been on the market for a month, 2 months, 3 months. We've had comments about the street.
The road is what the road is. We're never going to change
Can't
the
change
road.
that.
So we have to give them an incentive to overlook that because we're giving them so much here.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a great sized room.
Yeah.
We have to expose these floors.
Yes.
This is what you're selling.
If you want to make top dollar, you have to do things that are going to inconvenience you. We have to take down family photos.
Like all of them? or
Like
just a
every
few?
single one. Yeah. They're not buying your kids.
Well, here it is.
Okay. Things that buyers are noticing are old countertops, cabinets that, were painted and are worn down now, drop ceilings so you feel very dark and tight.
Honestly, this space, I would reconfigure the style of it. I would open up this wall to go straight into the dining room so that the two just seamlessly flow together.
That really seems like a lot to do in this space.
I think it will be, but it's absolutely doable.
Okay. Let's go this way to the master.
I love the hardwoods throughout. Beautiful. Yep.
Oh, nice. Really only need paint and maybe the carpet cleaned.
Oh my gosh.
Don't you love it?
Groovy! A buyer walks in here and they immediately think full project.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yes. This is where we get ready and hello, bedroom.
There's no door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would absolutely suggest this is a place that we talk about doing some updates. I would love putting 2 sinks in here, like a master suite. We've done some research on comps in the area, and today we're taking Cassie and Aaron to see a house in their neighborhood that recently sold for full asking price.
It's not the exact same as yours, but it's similar in the sense of 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. They've done some remodeling, and I think that it's going to be a good comp. This is actually our listing. It's in escrow now, so we understand what the challenges were with this house, which are the same with yours, the busy street.
Okay,
Okay.
let's do it.
So what I really want to show you guys is the kitchen here. They actually had a wall here and here, and they took them down.
And they did some phenomenal improvements in here.
Feels lighter and brighter.
All these things are super achievable with your guys' house.
Absolutely.
We need to add a little bit of space in there that we can work with, but then redo the flooring, redo the cabinets, redo the appliances.
Is there anything specific you notice about the walls or what's maybe not on the walls?
I don't know if anybody lives here. There's nothing that would tell me who lives here.
So in your living room, we'd want to remove the family photos, give it a fresh coat of paint, remove any rugs to highlight the hardwood floors, and get some sheer blinds to let in more natural light. Now, when we started this project with these homeowners, the master bath that we'll take a look at was very dated. What do you think?
It's nice.
Looks really good.
It looks doable.
Doable.
In your bathroom, we definitely want to brighten it up with some new paint and maybe even tile floors. We'd want to add a double vanity sink and of course, a door for a little more privacy.
You are currently listed at $415. We can leave it at $415. It will happen, but it's gonna take time. And then there's, what we feel would be the best for you.
We would want to do some work.
Yeah.
Like how much is it gonna take?
Definitely want to address the kitchen. We would definitely need to address the master bathroom. And then paint, refresh the rest of the home.
After talking to our contractor, we believe we can do it for about $45,000.
We would be able to start your list price at $495.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna pay ourselves back the $45,000 once we get that sales price. Then there's gonna be $35,000 in additional profit. We're gonna split that 50-50. It's a win-win.
Oh, wow. Just by doing an upgrade, money in our pockets, that's awesome.
Jeff and his team are getting right to work at the Harrisons. They're starting by taking out the wall between the dining room and the kitchen. Without that wall, the whole space is gonna really open up and bring in more light. It will also help us compete with some of the new construction, which we'll be up against in this area.
Look at how much of a difference that makes.
Wow, that's crazy.
Let's look at the master.
While the kitchen demo moves forward, we want to pop in and check on the master bath to make sure we're all on the same page.
So then the bathroom.
We're gonna do a whole new vanity.
Single sink?
It is a double.
That was in the budget.
Okay, can I load you up?
Sure.
We really think the buyer for this house might be a young family. So I want to give this house a clean, simple vibe. I'm thinking neutrals, like grays, blues, whites, very calm and soothing.
So these are the floors we were thinking of for the kitchen. It's not that much more expensive than your standard square tiles.
Correct.
And I feel like it's gonna give a custom look to this kitchen.
Love those.
Okay.
Perfect. I'm just throwing out
What color
ideas.
are our cabinets?
I've got both gray and white. Lowers,
Perfect.
dark.
'Kay.
Uppers, light.
Okay.
Oh, I love when they're mismatched. Yep.
This is what I wanted to do for backsplash.
Yeah, I approve. Other room, I want to show you some heaters.
These are ugly.
They're an eyesore.
Because I agree, they are pretty nasty.
Boom.
That's the heater?
It's just a panel.
What the heck?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you put it on the wall like this, so
Wow.
it'll heat this whole room.
Really?
Yes.
Now that the kitchen has opened up, the place is feeling so much brighter and more livable. We're installing two-tone kitchen cabinets with gray lowers and white uppers, which is very on trend in this area. In the master suite, we're installing a much-needed door between the bedroom and the bathroom. In the living room, we wanted a modern accent wall to bring buyers' eyes inside instead of outside towards the road. So we installed shiplap panels along the far wall.
Get the cracks.
That's what I'm doing. What does it look like I'm doing?
I love the idea of doing a tongue and groove, shiplap, wood wall, but I wanted it to be contemporary.
I mean, we'll see what it looks like.
I don't know, I think I'm gonna really like this wall.
You know, we're not designing for the homeowners, but I am interested to see what Cassie and Aaron think.
We have absolutely given them a conversation piece besides that road noise.
The Harrison's house is progressing quickly. Now that we've opened up the floor plan in the kitchen, there's so much more room. We're installing some dark gray quartz countertops on the gray cabinets. And I think the gray on gray is going to give it a more cohesive look. The hexagon tile backsplash will add a little more visual interest for a very low cost. Once we get the shiny new appliances installed, we're almost ready to get Cassie and Aaron's house back on the market.
So the big thing with this particular house is everything was very closed off. It was just, separated rooms, separated spaces. So for us, we really wanted to make sure that things really connected, the spaces connected, the colors connected with our staging, and that all those spaces felt really cohesive.
Hi, guys. Hello.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Is this our house?
This is your house. So when we started, your house was listed at $415,000 and it had been on the market for 30 days. We updated the kitchen, the master bath, the living room, and repainted the whole house for a cost of about $45,000.
And all this took 4 weeks.
With these updates, we talked about potentially selling it for $495,000. Once we pay ourselves back the rental money, we would each walk away with an additional $17,500. There's definitely a lot of changes in there.
I'm okay with that.
Right. See it. See what you did. Wow.
Like it.
Crazy.
Automatically feels brighter when you walk in.
Yeah.
So by adding a really strong statement wall, we really are able to give, a 1980s home more of a contemporary feel.
This doesn't make it look darker or like cave-like. I would feel like a black wall would too. Looks great.
Okay, we'll continue to explore.
This is crazy.
Crazy's a good word,
Crazy's
right?
a good word, yes. Not what I was expecting to find when I came in here. This is awesome. Like, it just flows great.
Okay, now your guys' room. Little touches.
Love the carpet.
Is the bathroom in here?
There is a bathroom behind a door.
Check it out.
There's 2 sinks. I love this floor in here. This looks awesome.
Welcome. Are you guys here for the open house?
We are.
Oh, good.
Awesome. Are they twins?
They are.
Oh my gosh, so are we.
What do you think of the Rambler?
There's a little bit of road noise, but
There is.
The benefit is, though, we're 1 street down from the elementary.
I love shiplap, and the fact that it's black and away from the standard white is awesome.
Yeah.
They like my black wall.
I know, I saw that.
What is this behind the bench right here?
This is actually an eco-friendly heater, so it saves energy, saves money. If there was a baseboard heater here, this
Right,
wall's
yeah.
kind of unusable.
Okay, great. Okay, good.
Yeah. We got great feedback from the open house. So great that we actually already have an offer.
Hello?
Hey, Cass, it's Leslie and Lyndsay.
Hey, and Remo.
Hi, Remo.
Hey, I'm calling because we just got an offer on your house.
What?
So we got $10,000 over list price. Kind of wanted to know what you guys thought.
That is incredible. I can't believe we got that much over.